Well, if I could say literally
Purnama,
what is an integer, let's think about the integers, but I wouldn't say let's just think about the rational. I would say let's think about the rational numbers. Alright, now that we have these categories, let's categorize them. And like always, pause the video and see if you can figure out what category these numbers fall into. Where would you put them on this diagram? So let's start off with 3. This is positive 3. It can be definitely represented as a fraction. You could represent it as 3 by 1, but it doesn't have to be represented as a fraction. It literally could be just a 3 right over there, but it's also non-negative. So 3 is a whole number. So 3, maybe I will do it in the color of the category. So 3 is a whole number. So it's a member of that set. But if you are a whole number, you are also an integer and you are also a rational number. So 3 is a whole number. It's an integer and it's a rational number. Now let's think about minus 5. Now minus 5 can also be represented as a fraction, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it is minus. So it's not going to be a whole number. So it's going to sit right over here. It's an integer and you are an integer. You are definitely going to be a rational number, but it's not a whole number because it is negative. Now we have 0.25. Well, this for sure can be represented as a fraction. This is 20 hundreds right over here. So we can represent that as a fraction of 2 integers, I should say. It's 25 hundreds, but there's no way to represent this except using a fraction of 2 integers. So 0.25 is a rational number, but it's not an integer and not a whole number. Now what about 22 by 7? Well, here it's clearly represented already as a fraction of 2 integers, but I don't think I can represent this any other except as a fraction of 2 integers. I can't somehow make this without using a fraction or some type of decimal that might repeat. So this right over here, this would be a rational number, but it's not an integer, not a whole number. So this over here, 0.271
recurring ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So irrational. Sorry, rational.